Jesus, they are crazy. I wonder how long part 2 is. We got to part 2. Hold on.
Part 2 is out.
2.5 hours.
2.5 hours. Wait, hold on. That's me. Oh my god, these crazy people. Okay.
Hey, you look hot, so whatever.
Yeah. Alright, so let me go to Boston's video. That is so funny. They are fucking insane. Oh god, is this person live? Oh, never mind. Wait, is she?
That's amazing. I love it.
Oh, it ended. Y'all, I thought whatchamacallit was live because we had to talk about her. Madison. Crazy Madison. Madison said I was making fun of her cancer.
That fucking girl. Oh my god.
Okay, so let's... Boston, is your thing private or no? Let me...
Oh, but you should still be able to get it.
Wait, oh no, okay, I'll go to my... It's my profile. Okay. Boston. Let me move all this. Boston. This is with Aaron's voice in it. And they keep saying that we let, we gave her a clean slate. Like, as if Aaron didn't completely take accountability for everything she did. I'm like, what don't they like, they have really a hard time comprehending and understanding, and it's really frustrating because no, Erin didn't just get a clean slate. When we talked, she literally like broke it all down for me. Like we talked first before anybody else talked, and we were on the phone with Erin for like almost 3 hours, and we were on the phone for a long time. And then she got on the phone, like
Erin humbled herself big time.
And she was nice enough after being on a 3-hour phone call to get on another 2-hour phone call with everybody. So we was on the phone for altogether 5 hours. So there was a lot of shit that she broke down for us, and she admitted everything that she did, that she was a part of, who did what. Like, so they are fucking just stupid because they can't comprehend. Like, we didn't just like, oh, Erin, we hate Rez, so like come over here and we don't care what you did. No, it was she took accountability, and it took a while, I think, for everybody to really even trust Erin. You know,
like when we first were getting on that call, and you said Erin wants to talk to us, I was messaging you and saying, "No, this is bullshit. They're sending her in. This is not okay. Like they are sending her in." But after talking to her, I was like, "No, she's like being genuine, and she's apologetic, and she's willing to take accountability for what she's done. And like anyone who's like gonna do that, I'll hear anyone out." But
absolutely.
Yeah.
Trust me, I had my guard up too. When I was on the phone, I don't know if you remember Ryder, but when we was on the phone with Erin, I was in the CTW saying like, okay, I don't know if we should trust her like right away. Like, I think she may be lying. Like, but because it was like, we got like Rez is a very sneaky bitch. You just, and I know that Erin and him they're good at what they do. So I was like, like, I don't know. But then I kept on remembering, like, no, I know Rez would never be okay with Ethan sharing their messages. So I was like, I really think Erin's telling the truth. And then she just admitted everything she did. So I was just like, what would be the reason, you know? So I was like, you know what? We're gonna give her, you know, we're gonna believe and see where this goes. And we haven't been, you know, let down yet. But
I just have a freaking question, which is the fact that Amy and Rez have somehow bonded over their hatred of me, which would have never happened if both of them would have left me the hell alone. I wouldn't have known who they were to begin with.
Yeah. That's like for a lot of people, girl. Yes, I know. Like, it's weird. They always talk about people hate bonding. Like, they said me, you, and Fancy hate bond as if I'm like Ryan. Like, we do not talk often. And then Fancy, I never really talked to Fancy. She was on my panel, which I'm like dumb, like over trying to be civil with her anyway. Not that I'm like starting shit with her, but she pissed me off with her last video, one of her last videos. So, yeah, like, I don't know where she gets this from. Like, she also thinks that, so apparently somebody I seen on Morbid's Live, like, showed proof that Resinol is trying to infiltrate Morbid's
Pretty.
Morbid's Discord. and they are trying to say that it's me and Fancy doing it. I'm like, what? Like, this is so crazy. I'm definitely not working with Fancy. I don't know what else to tell them. They can
And
believe
even
it.
if I'm friends with Fancy, everything she does or everything I do does not reflect on each other. For some
Exactly.
reason,
Yeah,
they've
not
always
at all.
thought we're some two-headed monster, and we're not. Just because I'm friends with somebody does not mean that everything they do, I agree with or I'm down for.
Right. No, I know. Like,
It's so frustrating because
Oh,
I keep
join the
hearing my
group.
name this
Be an
entire time
octopus.
of Ryan this and Ryan that, and Rez and Amy hate Ryan and blah, blah, blah. I wouldn't know who Rez or Amy was if they would have left me alone to begin with.
yeah, they both love to troll, but don't like to be trolled back is also the issue. Like, nobody can do any, and I know you never did anything to them. I'm just saying, like, well, you did actually, because, you called one of them crazy. It's like, they can do the worst of worst to you. And all you have to do is simply call one of them crazy, and that's it. Like, you are on their shit list forever, because that's just so horrible.
Okay, well, I'm sure calling my husband whatever they called him is, perfectly acceptable, though.
Yeah. Well, because for them, it's
Exactly, Ryan. It was perfectly normal and sane to take my deceased husband's obituary and put that picture on Instagram. That's not crazy. Not at all. Sure, go ahead and do that.
I'm telling you, these people are. But no, Erin did, just like with you, which I told Erin, I was telling you yesterday, like, even with you, like, I was worried about you with Erin at first. I was like, I do not think she's being honest with you. I think she's trying to manipulate you, because when you're connected with Rez, like, I'm sorry, like, that's the way I feel now. And I know recently Axe thinks that we only don't condone her shit now because we're not friends with her. No, sometimes it takes taking a step back and looking at things to realize, like, that this, because, we were never in, okay, so Rez was in our inner circle, quote unquote, but we weren't in her inner circle. That's the thing. Like, they still had their own little private conversations, their own little thing going on. They were always in our private conversations, but we weren't in theirs. They, between all the cats, we'll say that, we didn't know a lot of the shit. We didn't know of the, like, how they would twist things sometimes. We took a lot of what they said as truth, because I know that when it came to Fancy, even though they do, like, I will say they have gone a little crazy when it comes to Fancy, or with anybody, even with you. But I know that a lot of the shit they talked about was true about Fancy. So when we first became friends with them, we're like, okay, they're just telling the truth, So that means everything that came out of their mouth after, we didn't realize all the manipulation they were doing to the text messages they were showing, or messages and shit like that. You look at things, so it's not that we just don't like them now, we're hate bonding. It's not that.
They were recording our private lives.
Right. When you learn about somebody, when you really learn who they are, you're going to have a different opinion about them. And if that means that we're hate bonding, then, I mean, so be it. Like, I don't even care. I don't care what anybody thinks. At this point, I know
So
how
be
I
it.
feel, and that's all that matters. Like, I think that should be for everybody. Like, just like your friendship with Fancy is just what it is, and you're not, like, doing shit with her to, like, infiltrate places, and people are crazy. But I want to show this video, so, for Crystal. And this, hopefully, their cats, which I'm sure they're watching, will see, the accountability that Erin has taken. And this is just a little piece of the accountability. Okay.
No idea this video was being made.
What?
And as far as to go back to the
Wait, what you
Starlight,
said?
I had no idea that this video was being made until after it was done and posted.
Oh.
and as far as to go back to the Starlight doxing Crystal, like, you guys don't know this, and I'm sorry, Crystal, if I'm outing you, but Crystal came to my DMs after I spoke to everybody. Crystal was crying, and Crystal was thanking me for cropping out her past husband. So it's like, what victim sits there and then apologizes to the asshole? That's the type of person Crystal is. That's Crystal's integrity. That is the human Crystal is. So Starlight, really fucked with the wrong person, because I am so psychotically unhinged and don't give a fuck that I will ruin her for coming at Crystal. Out of everybody in this group, do not fucking come at Crystal.
Boston.
At the end of the day, Rez hates Bree because she's close friends with Gypsy, and that's a huge platform. Rez hates me because she wanted to slide in and become besties with Ethan. And neither of these plots worked, and now Rez is stuck with toothless Amy. So what? So I become the biggest villain in the Gypverse? I can really care less if Starlight, Nicole, Morbid, Fancy, Ryan, any of these people want to be my friend or not. Prior to Rez paying Ethan money to roast creators, nobody here existed to me, and I carried on fine. I did not plan to connect and make friendships with CTW and Breeze F3I. Never thought I would. I like it. I'm not saying fuck you all and I'm just going to disappear, but I don't know what Rez thinks she's going to accomplish, because I can not care. I just don't give a shit about the smear campaign on me. Keep talking about me, but I'm just here for the ride, and I'll do whatever I can do to take them down, and I know Ethan will as well.
Oh.
And I meant Crystal thanked me, not apologized. She thanked me for not using the full image. And if she was the victim, she had every right to come at me. She had every right to ruin my life. But instead, she gave me grace and thanked me for how I handled my asshole situation in that whole Instagram.
So, yeah.
And as far as to go back to the
So, and that's what I mean. And that's just, like I said, that's just like a little bitty tiny snippet of her taking accountability, which she's done way more than that. So for Rez to think that like we just gave her a clean slate because, you know, we just hate Aaron. I mean, we just hate Rez so much that we just decided to, you know, like, we don't care what you did, Aaron. No, it's not that we didn't care what she did. It's just that she admitted it and was like, look, this is what I did. And the fact that Rez actually thinks that you would, like, for what reason would Aaron come after us if not for Rez? That's what all these people that believe her, which seems to be more only because people hate me, like, basically, you know, or people hate anyone that goes against Morbid and doesn't agree with Gypsy. It's not just not agreeing with Gypsy, it's also a Morbid thing. It's become like that is the ultimate anti-Gypsy group, and if you don't support Morbid, then you are shit, basically. And so those people are starting to believe her too for whatever reason. But the truth of the matter is, Aaron didn't know us. Like, what reason would Aaron have to come after us if she didn't even know us? No, Rez dragged her and Ethan into this bullshit, because that's what it is. Oh my God, it's nonsense. A lot of it anyway. But it doesn't matter what you It doesn't matter what you do. It seems like it's like impossible to get out of. It's so annoying. But yeah, I just wanted to show that, because Aaron has been nothing but truthful with us and kind and just straightforward, you know? Also because hate is more popular. Yes, hate is.
I am going to break this down.
This is our little kangaroo pouch.
I never watched your videos, Ryan, so I don't know what you did with it, but oh, I'll say that in a second, Rogie. But what was I gonna say? Shit. Oh, the documents, the Nick documents, you know, the newer stuff. Well, the stuff that people are just seeing. Fancy wanted to get that from me, which I was going to give it to her. I never got a chance to. I guess somebody else did, but I wanted to post it first because I know that creators are manipulating it and making it only that one paragraph stand out. And I don't know I never watched your videos on it, but that's what Fancy did. Like, she hasn't even covered the rest of it. She only highlighted that one paragraph. And I can't have respect for any creator that's going to do that, because that is manipulative as fuck. You can't hear me. Y'all can't hear me?
You?
Oh. There's always like one person in the comments is like, Brie, we can't hear you. And then like it.
Serenading dreamer.
Roll in and out.
But, and it's been really annoying because at the end of the day, like, actually the person who gave that to me is someone who used to be on that side. And those documents over changed her views on things. And nobody can read that shit and tell me that one part Gypsy just decided to say, like, that was not influenced by Nick whatsoever. I'm sorry, but that's bullshit. And anybody who believes that is just, it's confirmation bias. Because if you count the amount of times that Nick says grape and all the evidence there is starting from his McDonald's incident till that, I don't know the numbers, but it would be like 50 for Nick, 2 for Gypsy. I'm sorry, but she was influenced by him to say everything she said. And most of those videos, it actually says that Nick told her to say that. And the fact that Fancy took that, and she told me on a phone call,